Earlier this year, Mbayo Kabongo, a Congolese national, was arrested by Uganda police and Uganda Wildlife Authority for smuggling the African grey parrots in boxes at Chibaya village near Bunagana border in western Uganda. The Congolese national has since been sentenced to a 7-year jail term. After their rescue, a sanctuary has been built as part of their African grey parrot conservation project, aimed at preserving the rich wildlife in Africa, which contributes to tourism and also gives quality conservation education to Ugandans. Dr. James Musinguzi, the Executive Director, Uganda Wildlife Conservation Education Center, has applauded Japan International Cooperation Agency for funding the housing of the parrots at UWEC. He says the parrots will be taken for DNA tests so as to determine their parentage, and later they will be released.
We are inaugurating the first parrot rescue cage in Uganda, funded by the Japanese International Cooperation Agency. We want to express our happiness and gratefulness to the Japanese government, the Japanese people, but also the Japanese International Cooperation Agency in Uganda, because they have come in handy and funded the construction of this cage, which has helped us to house 103 parrots that were rescued from the border between Congo and Uganda. These parrots were being smuggled out of the country, and they have helped us to house them so that they can freely move and fly, for them to maintain their natural instincts to get ready to be reintroduced back into the wild. We are very grateful to the Japanese government and JICA for the support they have given us over the years.
According to Chiyama Takayuchi, the chief representative, Japan International Cooperation Agency has improved the quality of wildlife conservation and now planning to establish an education center targeting children in the country.
I think parrot is in danger of extinctions. And also, even in Japan, illegally trafficked parrots are sold in very expensively. So we think that it's high time to stop this bad movement and to preserve rich wildlife in Africa. And also we want to educate people by doing this project.
Dr. Mbabazi Recho, the manager animal and horticulture department at UWEC, says parrots are good birds having a market in Asia, USA, Europe, and they are very expensive as each may cost up to $5,000. The new bird sanctuary for the endangered African grey parrots was opened at the Uganda Wildlife Education Center, also known as Entebbe Zoo. The 37 million shillings avaries were funded by the Japan International Cooperation Agency and are specially built as an outdoor facility covering over 200 square meters.
They are intelligent birds. They make very good pets. They'll call your name, you can train them to say some words and all that. So usually they have a big market in Europe, US, in Asia, and they are really expensive there. To have one parrot can go up to $5,000. So someone here will be maybe paid $500 and they will get it from the wild to traffickers who want them. So that's why most people end up taking them, because they're very intelligent and they can mimic and they make very good pets. So the pet trade is the main problem that affects them. And of course habitat loss as we cut down forests and all that, because most of them are found in forests.
The facility currently houses 119 African grey parrots that were confiscated earlier this year by a Congolese national at the Uganda Wildlife Authority at the Bunagana border. The facility currently houses 119 African grey parrots that were confiscated earlier this year by a Congolese national. Report compiled by Godfrey Sempija for the news in Entebbe.